Hi friends, in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this handy little water bottle holder. It's a fun and easy project that's super useful, especially if you like to stay hydrated on the go, whether you're heading to the park or you just want your hands free. This holder's got you covered. Let's dive in. For this project, you will need almost 20 gram yarn. I'm using a double knit or 8-ply yarn, but you can use any kind of yarn that you want. 4mm crochet hook, darning needle, and scissors. To start, make a magic ring. After making the magic ring, chain 1. And in the magic rings project, we start the project from the side that has 2 yarns. So turn our work and we see this side of the ring has 2 yarns. So we're gonna start our project from that side and do 6 half double crochet into the magic ring. And for doing the half double crochet, we are gonna yarn over, go through the ring and take both of these yarns with our work, and then pull up a loop, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again and pull through all 3 loops. After doing 6 half double crochet, pull the magic rings yarn to close the circle. And now do 1 slip stitch into the very first stitch. Our first row is done. Now chain 1 and do half double crochet increase until the end of the row. Half double crochet increase means we do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So we are gonna do 2 half double crochet in our first stitch. And we will have 12 stitches in the end of the row. Okay, we reached the end of our second row. Now count the stitches one more time to make sure you have 12 stitches. Okay, after counting, do one slip stitch into the very first stitch. Now chain one, and for the third row we're gonna do one half double crochet normally and one half double crochet increase. So we did one half double crochet normally, and now we're gonna do one half double crochet increase in the second stitch. And continue doing this until the end of the row. One half double crochet normally and one half double crochet increase. And I will meet you back when you reach the end of the third row. And now do one slip stitch into the very first stitch. Don't forget that these two are not stitches. One of them is our first chain and one of them is our slip stitch. So don't mistake them as our first half double crochet, and do the slip stitch into the very first half double crochet. Chain one, and in the fourth row we are gonna do two half double crochet normally and one half double crochet increase in the third stitch. So we do one half double crochet, two half double crochet, and now one half double crochet increase in the third stitch. And continue doing this until the end of the row. Two half double crochet and one half double crochet increase. And I will meet you back when you reach the end of the row 4. Okay guys, we reached the end of our fourth row. Now do one slip stitch into the very first stitch. And now chain one again, and in the fifth row we're gonna do 3 half double crochet and then 1 half double crochet increase. 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet, and now 1 half double crochet increase in the fourth stitch. Continue doing this until the end of the row. 3 half double crochet and 1 half double crochet increase. I will meet you back when you reach the end of the row 5. And at the end, do 1 slip stitch into the very first half double crochet. Okay, our 5th row is also done. and the bottom circle of our water bottle holder is done, and this circle should be at the same size of the bottom of your bottle, like this. It should be fit in your bottle like the weight of our bottle. So put this like this to see if it's enough or not. So for my bottle, 5 rows are enough. But if your bottle is smaller than my bottle, you can decrease the amount of rows, like you can do 3 or 4 rows, or if it's bigger you can add more rows. And if you want to add more, just continue the same process, like chain 1 and in the 6th row do 4 half double crochet normally and then 1 half double crochet increase, and again in the 7th row do 5 half double crochet normally and 1 half double crochet increase. So basically we just increase the amount of half double crochet normally in each row. But for my bottle, 5 rows are enough. If you want to see the weight of my bottle, my bottle is 21 centimeter. Okay, after our measurement is done, sorry for this drop of water. And now we are gonna chain 1 again. No, this time we're gonna chain 2, and now we are gonna do 3 double crochet, and this chain 2 doesn't count as our first stage, so we're gonna do the double crochet in the very first stage. And for doing double crochet, we are gonna yarn over, go through the stage, pull up a loop, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again and go through the first 2 loops, and yarn over again and go through the last 2 loops. And this stage is called double crochet. Okay, we did 3 double crochet, and now we are gonna chain 1 and then skip 4 stitches and go through the 5th one. So we yarn over, skip 4 stitches and go through the 5th stitch, pull up a loop, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and go through the first 2 loops. And we have 2 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again, go through the same stage, pull up a loop, and now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over again and go through 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again and go through the same stage, pull up a loop, and we have 5 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and go through 2 first loops, and now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over again and go through all 4 loops. Don't forget that we did all of this in the same stitch. And now we chain 2 and repeat the same thing in the same stitch one more time, like this. 3 double crochet together stitch. We are gonna do that one more time. So yarn over, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again, go through the first 2 loops. Now yarn over, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, and we have 4 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again and go through first 2 loops. And one more time, yarn over, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over again and go through the first 2 loops. And now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over and go through all 4 loops. And it's done. And we did all of these in the same stitch. Don't mistake in this, because and now chain 2, skip 2 stitches, you should skip these 2 stitches and do 3 double crochet. And now we are at the repeat unit, so we're gonna repeat the same thing that we did in here until the end of the row. I'm gonna show you. After we did 3 double crochets, and now we are gonna chain 1, we yarn over, skip 4 stitches and go through the 5th stitch, pull up a loop, and we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and go through the first 2 loops. We have 2 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, and now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over again and go through 2 loops. Now we have 3 loops on our hook. Now yarn over again and go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, and we have 5 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and go through 2 first loops. And now we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over again and go through all 4 loops. And now we chain 2 and repeat the same thing in the same stitch one more time. Now we chain 2, skip the 2 next stitches and do 3 double crochet. And we are at the repeat unit again, so just repeat the same thing one more time. Okay, it's done, and now we chain 2. Skip these 2 last stitches and do 1 slip stitch into the very first double crochet. Okay, our 6th row is done, and in the row 7 we repeat exactly the same thing. So chain 2 and do 3 double crochet. And now chain 1, and we don't have the exactly 4 stitches, but this time we are gonna crochet this in the chain 2 space between these 2 stitches. So just repeat the same thing, but like the 5th stitch is the chain 2 space that we have in here. Now chain 2 and repeat the same process one more time in the same stitch. And it's done. And as you see, it's done nicely. And now we repeat the same thing. So chain 2, skip these 2 chains from the previous row and do 3 double crochet on the top of the 3 double crochet from the previous row. And now we are at the repeat unit. So chain 1, yarn over and go through the chain 2 space between the stitches. So the second one is also done. Now chain 2, skip the 2 chains and do 3 double crochet in the top of double crochet from the previous rows. And now we repeat the same thing one more time. So chain 1, yarn over and do the stitch in those chain 2 space. and now chain 2, skip the 2 chains and do 1 slip stitch into the very first double crochet. And our 7th row is also done, and now we are gonna repeat exactly the same thing that we did in the 7th row from 8th row until we reach row 11. So repeat the same thing and I will be meet you back when you reach row 11. Okay guys, we reached the end of our 11th row, and now I did 11th row, and this is exactly the length of my bottle. But if your bottle is like taller than my bottle, you should add more rows. So right now, just try it on your bottle, and if it's enough, then it's okay. And if it's not, you can add more rows, or you can decrease the amount of rows. Like, it depends on the length of your bottle. So for my bottle, like 11th row are enough. And now chain 1 and do single crochet until the end of the row. For doing the single crochet, go through the stitch, pull up a loop. Now yarn over again and go through 2 loops. So in those all chain spaces and all stitches, we're gonna do single crochets. So I will meet you back when you are done. Okay guys, we reached the end of the row. Now slip stitch into the very first single crochet. And it's done. So now we're gonna fasten off the yarn with almost this long tail. It's done, and now we are gonna crochet the strap of our holder. And for doing that, bring your yarn and make a slip knot. After making the slip knot, chain 4. And so this is the weight of our strap. So if you want a wider one, you can chain more, but I did 4 chains. And now chain 1 more, skip the first chain and do single crochet in the second chain. Go through the second chain, pull up a loop, and we have 2 loops on our hook. Now yarn over and go through those 2 loops. So we repeat this in all those 4 chains. Okay, first row is done. And now chain 1 and turn your work. And again do single crochet until the end of the row. So basically it's just 4 single crochets. Okay, we reach the end of our second row. Now chain 1 again and turn your work. And do single crochet until the end of the row again. And from row 3 until row 130, we're gonna repeat the same thing. We're gonna single crochet until the end, chain 1 and turn our work. So I will meet you back when you reach row 130. Okay guys, our row 130 is done. And now fasten off the yarn with almost this long tail. And my strap is this long, but if you want a longer one, you can add more rows, but I think it's enough. But as you wish, you can decrease or increase the amount of rows and get your favorite strap. And now we're gonna join the strap to the project, and for doing that we are gonna use its own tail, like the tail that we fasten off, and darning needle. So thread the tail, try your darning needle. So we go through the front loop from the strap, only front loop, like we have these 2 loops, but we go through only the front loop and the front loop of the project. And again the next stage front loop, we are gonna go through it by our darning needle like this. Okay, it's done, and now we are gonna weave it into the stitches. So just go through the stitches with your darning needle. And at the end, cut the tail with your scissors. I'm using a nail clipper, of course. Just anything that can cut our yarn. Okay, the one side of our strap is done, and now we're gonna join the other side by using the tail from our first slip knot. Like before, we used the tail from the fasten off, but now we're gonna use the tail from the slip knot. So just thread it through your needle. We join them exactly in the same way. We go through the front loop of the stitches. Okay, it's done, and at the end we are gonna weave in into the stitches and cut the tail. Okay guys, our water bottle holder is done, but the only thing that remains is the remaining tails. So this tail from the fasten off like the project, and the tail from the very first like magic ring. So weaving them, like throw your needle and weaving them into the stitches. I'm gonna show you how to do one of them. So we just thread it through our needle. Go through the stitches. And at the end, cut the tail with the scissors. And do the magic ring one, and I will meet you back when you are done. And our project is done. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed making this with me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more fun projects. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.